Mig Chow, hi, how you doing? Good morning. Hola, Edna, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Venus, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you can hear me. Oh, I'm just doodling stuff today. Testing the stream again since it's been a while. Hope you guys had a nice holidays and a happy new year so far. Oh, thanks. I'm just I saw that the new Super Bowl video, the Wiener Dogs. Hello from Japan. How you doing? Willie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Can you guys hear me pretty good? I'm using a new microphone. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't want to use the webcam because it's like right next to my head. I don't want to. So I'm just doing some warm-up sketches today. Got a couple commissions I got to do. Hello, Frankie. How you doing? Inferno, welcome. I hear you mainly on the left. Yeah, I got the... Let me move this, see if this will help. Hey, John, how you doing? Yeah, it's a hot dog, a wiener dog wearing a hot dog costume. It's from a video that's floating around on Facebook. Some of the, I guess, some companies are pre-releasing their Super Bowl videos. But I'm trying to get back into the streaming thing again. I had to take a break from it because OhioCon was last month and I do work for them. And they always need a lot of work. A lot of artwork for me. But if you guys just joined, thank you for hanging out. Hello, Toshi. How you doing? Welcome. Infernal. I use the Canon. It's a slim scanner. It's a pretty old one. It still works though. And I don't know if they still make them, but it's a pretty good machine for, what was it? I think I got it for $80. The size LED I use is a 0.3 millimeter. If you go in my description, I have links to all the tools, or close to the tools that I use, that you can find on Amazon. And if you guys pick up something through those links, you know, thanks a bunch, because I get a little kickback from it for recommending it. Yeah, and this is kind of, YouTube was a long time ago was trying to do the whole live thing, but only a few people, I guess only the bigger channels can use them. And I think now I guess they're feeling the pinch with Twitch. So they're trying to do the whole gaming thing. Mikkel, thank you. Are you going to do how to draw? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my camera. Because when I stream it, it streams at a lower resolution, and it doesn't really show that well. So I have to do I have to do them separately, where I'm not streaming and recording. Because my computer's like 7 years old already, and I need to get a new computer soon. Oh, no problem, Venus. I was looking at the MechPen link, sorry, but I think I'll try using definitely Inferno. I mean, just there's get a box of those Ticonderoga ones. So I got these. These are pretty nice. I know. Geez, it's so early in the morning here. I always tell artists just test new things that are within your budget. I know some people, I see people using those new Cintiqs, and it's like, oh, so I gotta be a good artist. If I get that, I'll be a better artist. And I was like, well, not really. You just gotta practice first. Oh, thank you, Mikkel. Thank you, Meg. But I hope you guys are having a good time. And how am I doing? Okay. I think had some unfortunate events happen last year. But I'm doing a little better now. try to stream a little more often this month. Now that I got OhioCon out of the way. Yeah, I want to start doing some animations, get back doing, got some Game Grump animations I have waiting, like in the middle of. Mikhail, how did you get into drawing? What's the story there? How did I get in? Well, started a long time ago. You know, I liked, when I was growing up, I grew up on, you know, Speed Racer, Gotcha Man, and I didn't know at the time that there were cartoons that originated from Japan. Because when you're little, you don't think about other countries or anything. All you know is just where you live and what's down the street. And then when I grew up, there was a student in art class who had these books. They were like comic books, but from Japan. And when I looked at them, I go, oh, this stuff reminds me of Speed Racer and Gotcha Man and all that kind of stuff. And he had some family that lived in Japan, or I mean in China, and he said, if you want some, I could have my family send some more. And he did, and he got me the first volume of Akira when it first came out, and Dr. Slump by Akira Toriyama, who did Dragon Ball. And then I just studied those mangas over and over again. Hi Pancho, welcome. Do I use normal size paper to draw? Yeah, I use I was at the store, you know, your typical office supply store, and I get a ream of paper. I like the high end type paper, the laser print, because my pencil lines don't smudge as much. If I use the cheaper paper, it tends to get a little smudgy. But the higher end laser paper, I got Hewlett Packard laser jet paper. Yuga, thank you very much. Hinata. Mikkel, that's nice. Do you still watch anime, read manga? Not as much as I used to. I think what was the last anime I watched? Kill la Kill was probably one I watched. Do I get the ones like cardstock? No, I get it's just the regular. What pound? It is the. I'm trying to. What was it? I forgot what pound. It is the. Oh, 24 pound paper. Kill is worth watching, according to a friend of mine. Yeah, I liked it. It I'm a guy who likes the goofy, high energy type animation, the anime, like Eiko, like Project Eiko, Ranma, and so it had that kind of that flavor to it. How do you find my? How did I find my art style? Just from learning from a different different artists that I enjoyed. I tried, I'd mimic their work, and some things that I liked about it, I carried on, and some things that I didn't, I left behind, and then I found some other artists that I like, and then just try to mimic theirs. And it's like cooking. You throw in different ingredients and spices, and you're gonna create your own flavor. I want to check out One Punch. The animation looks really, really good on it. And now people are doing it. Yeah, the whole portrait thing really took off, and I was just doing it for practice, and what's funny is on DeviantArt. If you go on my DeviantArt, people are like, "Well, that looks nothing like the person you're drawing." Blah blah blah. Well, I'm not attempting to draw the person. I'm inspired by the mood or the look of the photo. And that's one downside to putting the photo is people think you're attempting to make it look exactly like it, and it's not. I'm just, giving credit to the original source. But that's one downside I hate about DeviantArt is how people are so like, oh, you're drawing art, you got to make it look good, blah blah blah. I was like, dude, some of us are just doing it to have fun. I don't care about making it look good. All I care about is doing more work than you. What would you say? Artist going through artist block. Damien. What would I say? You're gonna get it all the time. So I would say, don't be frustrated. Just kind of put the pencil down and go do something else that's not art related. I like to go. I like to play video games, or watch some Netflix, and then maybe something will inspire me from. Yeah, you just got to take a break, and try some other things that aren't art related. Oops. Well, thank you, Infernal. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of the portraits. I'm just trying to. I just do it for practice. And if it comes out looking good, then that's just hey, that's cherry on the cake for me there. Did I go to school? No, I went to. I mean, I went to some college, but it was for animation and movie. Was it for? What was it? Screenwriting or something like that. But I didn't finish it. I dropped out because it was in Chicago, and the travel back and forth was kind of a pain in the ass. You like to play video games? Do you like XCOM? XCOM comes. XCOM. That doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, I like Minecraft too. I just recently got a PlayStation 4, and I've been streaming some of that on on Twitch. And if you guys want to, if you guys aren't on Twitch, I'll stream on there sometimes. And I go under the name Bonschan as well. Do you like exaggerating anime? Exaggerating anime. You'd have to give me a few examples of exaggerating anime. What are some of my favorite games? Well, the ones on PlayStation 4. I got the Uncharted series. I finished the first one. It was really fun. And partway through the second. And I'm trying a lot of the demos on there, like what are some of the ones that I tried? Final Fantasy, the MMO one. Was it 14? I think Final Fantasy 14. And I tried Minecraft on there. I didn't like it too much. I think I'd have to get a keyboard and mouse for me to just using a controller for Minecraft on the PlayStation is pretty difficult to get used to. And my son likes the Lego games. He likes the Hobbit, and what's it, the Jurassic World one. Is your Bonschan still active? Yeah, I do. Mostly on. I'm getting a far more followers here on How I Draw, so I'm gonna try to update more here. The Bonschan channel, I'll probably, when I finish an animation or two, I'll update that. Or maybe, I don't know, Bonschan's been kind of my testing grounds for new things, so I'll probably maybe stream some games on there. I'll probably lose some subscribers. Why aren't you updating more animations and stuff? And, well, yeah. Hi Nadim, welcome from Colombia. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you're doing good. Hi Crazy, how you doing? Laura. Neckel Girl. From Germany, awesome. What time is it? This one's probably afternoon, about mid-afternoon. My brother said that you have to say my name. Oh, Venus? How's your brother doing? Arika. Am I saying Arika? Yeah. I really like Akira Toriyama when he was doing Dr. Slump and Dragon Ball. Not a huge fan of the Dragon Ball Z series, and I liked Dragon Ball when it was a Quest comic. Now it just seems Dragon Ball's like who's got the biggest muscles. So I got bored with that right away. For oh, hi Ami. Thank you. How you doing? I gotta watch more of your more videos. Anyone check out her videos? They're really fun. Has a mix of live action and anime and 3D animation. Okay, let's see. Cat ears. Bonnie. Deadpool. What's better for you? Traditional, digital? I like traditional. Digital is I can't draw worth a crap on digital. I only use it for coloring or animation. And it doesn't hurt to jump back and forth. I mean, when I colored on Photoshop and then went back to using markers or watercolor or acrylics, I found my coloring improved because I understood how to use some of the cheats in Photoshop, like the color dodge and all that. Well, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. I'll try to get some more drawing videos up. Gilbert, are you looking forward to making more video tutorials like Chibi Anatomy or something? And pronounce my name too. Thank you, Gilbert. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm testing my equipment again. There's some subjects. I'm trying to think of some new ideas for the how we draw. Question please, should I start drawing real things? Don't mean realistic, but I've read a lot. I should do a lot of exercise with basic shape lines. Yes, you should, because the circles, spheres, the cylinders, when you learn those shapes, you can apply it to almost any object. You get those are like what would you call, like the training wheel objects, because when you have a better understanding of those objects, you see them in everything that you draw, and you have a better understanding of lighting and shading. And when you learn those objects, you'll see a much bigger improvement in your drawing than, say, like someone who all they do is trying to, mimic anime style or comic book style. I'm still learning, always learning. Question. So, Neko means cat in Japanese. Yep. Hi. Ooh, that's tough. That looks Russian, so I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. But thank you for coming by. Q Light 43 question. So I hold pencil pretty weird. I'm curious if this is making it difficult for me to put down lines. Yeah. If you go to, I know, if you go to like the really hardcore, art classes and stuff, they'll always teach you how to hold. Here, I'll show you. Let me find my other. Oh, here it is. Okay. They'll always should tell you like to hold your pencil like this, because then your whole arm, you're drawing with your entire arm, whereas when I draw, I'm using my fingers. When you hold it like this, you're creating a steady, your whole arm. So hard to describe, but that's one way. I I didn't have that guidance when I was growing up, so I always drew with my fingertips. And I've gotten so used to it so much that it's hard for me to start learning the correct way. So give it a try. If it doesn't work, try something else. Laura Nickelcat. Give her. Thank you, Laura. Kamauchi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you. I don't think there's a wrong way to draw. I mean, They're, you know, the when you're drawing, you should, you know, be your own biggest fan, I guess. You just draw to entertain yourself, and if you entertain other people while you're at it, then that's a good thing. If you draw to try and impress other people, that's where I think you'll fail, because not everybody likes the same things. So you just gotta draw what's what you like, and if other people follow, then that's great. Um, I always tell the story how I went to a comic book show, and I was drawing this portfolio, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw this portfolio where everyone will buy it, and blah blah blah, and and lo and behold, no one was interested in buying it, and I was like disappointed and sitting at the show bored, and the the convention on their tables put paper cover, and so I started drawing on it, and I was just drawing things that to pass the time, and people came by the table, and I'd show them the portfolio, and they weren't interested, but they were interested in the things that I was drawing on the tablecloth, and asking if I was selling it. And then it just hit me that, when I was trying to draw stuff to impress other people, it just didn't take off. But the stuff that I drew that entertained me entertained other people. Oh, Besher, thank you, thank you. Do you have any problems drawing small? No, not really. If I draw small, I can always, if I need to draw it bigger, I can always I can scan it into Photoshop, enlarge it, and then print that out, and then continue drawing from there. I always like drawing small. I can't draw big. Plus, when you draw large art pieces, you need a lot of room for it. Here I can just, like, after I'm done with it, just throw it on a shelf. What pencil am I using, Ignac? I'm using a mechanical pencil, 0.3 millimeter. And if you go to the description below, I got links to all the tools that I use. And I'll show you, like, the prices and stuff. Hey, Benediction, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll get some kids that come in here and they're like, "This is boring." Like, I know. I'm not making it up to be exciting or anything. Shortening will be. It would take me some time to describe it. I mean, there are. I mean, if you look on YouTube, I'm sure there are probably some art channels that will describe it better than I can. I'm terrible at explaining stuff and drawing at the same time. Any Star Wars projects? Let's see. The only Star Wars thing I have is I'm animating this Game Grumps, and it's kind of Star Wars related. A little parody on Star Wars. I still got a ways on it though. Are there any Game Grump fans here tonight? This morning? Dandy, how do I feel about people reposting your art? I see it everywhere. Let's see, how do I feel? If they leave my credits, my signature and the link on there, I don't mind, because that will hopefully bring people back to my, my DeviantArt or wherever. But if they purposely deleting my signature on it, that I have a problem with. It's kind of a dick thing to do. But no, I don't have a problem with people reposting it if my credits are still on there. See, and that's the whole purpose, is to see. I don't mind putting up free work, that's what I'm hoping to get out of putting work up online, is to draw people back to places where I can can make a little extra money from it, like people watching YouTube or buying a commission on DeviantArt. That's the whole, that's what they call a loss leader. A lot of the free sketches I put on, I'm not making money from it, but hopefully in return, I'll make it some other way, some other form. had like 2 cups of coffee just before I started this, and it's already giving me one of those coffee hungers. Have you seen people remove my signature? Not remove it. I have seen this one girl on Facebook. All she did was she traced my work and then put the photograph that I used, and she claimed it as her own work. But the good thing about having work that's circulated, has circulated so much, is that the people who know where the original source came from called her out on it and said that no, you didn't actually draw it. All you did was just trace the pencil work, and then just so that's in a sense another way of kind of being a kind of a dick move, is to say that you try to draw the photo when all you did was just trace the artwork. And that's one good side. I mean, that's one side that people don't see when they think they'll say, well, you shouldn't put your artwork online, otherwise people steal it. And but the thing is, when you get a huge following, you have people who will look out for you, and they'll call out those people who are taking your work. And the sense that, well, you shouldn't put your artwork up online if you don't want people to steal it. Well, how, if you make a book or something, how are you going to stop people from scanning it and putting it up online too? So that kind of reasoning it's kind of dumb. I mean, you may not put it up, but someone else will. So, you just got to protect yourself by putting your signature on it. An email or a website all over it. What else? And put it up first. I mean, the one nice thing about places like DeviantArt is it has a timestamp. So if people say, well, I drew this first, blah blah blah, well, all you have to do is just put up a link to the original work and say, nope, it was published here first. Yeah, or watermark it, yeah. Oh, I'm getting that caffeine hunger. It's killing me. Also, I'm only getting audio in your left ear. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me try this. kind of working. I'm using a new microphone, so it's probably I gotta fix that. Hi Lucy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, thank you for hanging out, Hema Goku. Hope to catch you next time. How was your guys' day or morning? Mine is just starting. It's 8:20 here, so thought I'd try to get back into streaming again, and probably won't be here that much longer. I got commissions I got to get back to working on. So I thought I'd, maybe start the morning off with some warm-up sketches and hang out with you guys and see how you've been for the new year. I don't. I use Twitch sometimes. I like jumping back and forth, trying out some new things, see which is better. Jumped into fireworks by accident. Ouch. Hello, Yuki. Welcome. My pants caught on fire. Well, that's good. Dang. thank you, Yuki. I don't know. I'm getting complaints that somebody says this is boring, so I don't know why you would stick around for something that's boring. Just, keep going. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta. Something just came up, so I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right back sometime later today. So, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Take care.